might have noticed at Trinity Lutheran Church that the beautiful historic communion rail is shaped like a half circle. You'll notice that it's also evident at Silverton UMC as well, even though their altar is shaped in a more square way around the altar. The half circle is a way that the architects who designed worship spaces shared about the communion of saints, how they felt theologically about the communion of saints. For when people gather here for communion and kneel, we are a part of the communion of saints. And yet, the communion of saints is not limited to those who are gathered around the communion rail in real life. The communion of saints continues and makes a full circle. Those who have gone before us, they make up the other part of the communion of saints. I've been thinking about that as we ponder how we are a church together in this time of physical distancing, when we are practicing intentionally keeping away from one another as a way to love one another and do no harm. And I've been thinking about the way technology now allows us to connect with one another in ways that we never could before. And the mystery of technology is a bit like the mystery of the communion of saints, that we are still connected to those who have gone before us, that not even death can separate us from the love of God in Jesus Christ, and nothing can separate us from the love of God in Jesus Christ from the communion of saints. As we look at the circle of the communion of saints shaped by the altar, it is important to remember who is at the center. It is the cross. It is Jesus at the center. It is Jesus who meets us wherever we are. Jesus who is present with us in the bread and the fruit of the vine. This is my body. This is my blood, given and shed for you. So whether you are kneeling before the altar, or seated with your family at the table, or sitting alone in your couch, or in your office where your computer is, know that Jesus is with you. Nothing can separate us from the love of God in Jesus Christ. Jesus who died on the cross and who rose again. That same Jesus who met the disciples on the road to Emmaus. That Jesus who meets you right where you are. That Jesus who spoke from the places on the plain. We are met by Jesus. Whether we are together or apart, Jesus meets you right where you are. You are a part of the communion of saints.